What is going on, guys? We're back on another adventure. Now, this is a special one. I'm going to tell you why it's a special one. First, I'm going to tell you, though, what we're checking out. Beautiful, vintage, countryside home. This house was built in 1970. Now, other than that, I don't know much about it. To my understanding, this is a 10-acre lot. I think all of these were, I think. At least I know the ones down there were. So it was bought out for a development project. And honestly, I think out of the 5 here, other than the one for obvious reasons, this was my favorite one. It just had such that warm, cozy, homey, vintage feel to it. And you guys are going to see what I'm talking about in the video here in a moment. Now, this is really cool. And why is it really cool? The family who lived here is going to see this. Now, how do I know that, you may ask? This is how. So, I was here about 3 weeks ago, the day they demolished it. And I'm taking my pictures. And down at the gate, a car pulls up. And I'm thinking to myself, oh shit, I'm in trouble. All right, I'm done. I thought one of the demo workers was here to yell at me for being up here or whatever. So I'm taking my pictures and I walk down and the girl gets out and I think she asked me something if she could come past the fence or something or past the gate. I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. And then we talked for a few minutes. Just she mentioned how this was her family's house. She lived here and they'd moved away and talked about all that, and then I mentioned, you know, I had a YouTube channel and that I'd be posting this, so gave her that, and yeah, really nice interaction, really nice girl, so that's really awesome. But anyways, so I should say before we get into it, if you guys who lived here are watching this, I hope you enjoy it, and I hope I did it justice, and if I said anything inaccurate, or just either correct me or in the comments or just disregard it. But yeah, so I'm pretty pumped to get into this one. This was a really nice house. Really tragic that these were demolished. I understand to an extent, like, progress, but man, these are just such beautiful country, rural homes, and they're all gone now. So anyways, I've been yapping here for a couple minutes. I don't think there's anything else I need to say. So without further ado, let's jump into the video. Hope you guys enjoy it. All right, now obviously I had to show you guys the front of this place. So there's the garage / deck. Now they got stakes in the ground here. I have no idea why. Got that spray painted. Garage is like, there's obviously some type of line here or something, gas line or something. I have no idea. I just think this is beautiful, like the big peaked roof like that with the deck. Like it just, I don't know. It's very, very nice. You got these giant bushes here. And then got a walkway. It's just steps to the yard. Got another bush there. And then there's the front of the house. All right. Pretty nice place. Nice brown brick house. All right, anyways, guys. Let's go take a look. Up here, big windows up above the door there. Just really nice. A lot of natural light in this house. It's a little too new, kind of just past like the mid-century modern kind of time period, just past. So it's not quite that, but it does have some, you know, attributes of that with the floor to ceiling windows and the wood beams and stuff. So you come in here, and I think this is probably my favorite part of this place so far, is this wall-to-wall, ceiling-to-floor brick fireplace. So the brick definitely was painted, I think, or whitewashed or something, because that's not natural looking. This was probably dark brown originally, kind of like you can see the exterior brick out there. That's what this would have looked like. But they whitewashed it, and then it kind of ruined it, to be honest. I'll be completely real with you. It's still nice, but wood burning fireplace, a real wood burning fireplace, not some gas or electric thing. Still got the tools there, your fireplace tools, and some wood there. And over here, you have a double door, like, balcony. This is really nice. Now, they didn't use this because you can see these doors are like duct taped shut. So they didn't use this. I don't know if maybe it's because this deck isn't safe, maybe. It's not safe to walk on. But I can't really think of any other reason why you know, tape off an area like this, because this is really nice. This would have been really nice at least. So, anyways, really big room, high ceilings, wood beams. Looks like there was a light fixture right there, probably a nice chandelier or something hanging from up there. Looks like there was a TV mounted right on that wall there. Just a beautiful house, even with these like slight like renovations, like the, you know, painting, and it's still so nice. I absolutely would live in this one. Just clean it up a bit and do some fixing touches here and there, and this thing's good to go. But yeah, there's your main living room. Nice, big, open, bright area. Really, really nice. Just look at the painter's tape up there when they painted this wall. So I guarantee you this wall was brown originally. This is definitely just wood paneling, like at the front door, that they painted white. And then these hardwood floors, they look pretty old and pretty roughed up. So these are probably the original floors. They're pretty rough. It's probably what the house came with when it was new. In the back here, you can see again just a wall of windows overlooking the, I believe it was 23.5 acre property that this sits on. There's Owen outside. But anyways, lots of property, lots and lots of property. I can kind of see why a developer would target this, because you could probably build like however many 100 houses on this one lot. But it's sad to see these like nice private country homes just kind of slowly disappearing as urban sprawl creeps more and more north. This looks like it's like a cutout for something, like a wood burning stove or something. Interesting. It's hard to believe this was lived in as recent as it was, because like, look at all like the leaves on the floor. There's like, it's dirty. Like, it's crazy to me that this was lived in. And I can confirm it was. I drive by these places all the time, and it was lived in a month ago. So these windows are newer. They definitely replaced the rear windows here. Those are like brand new. Oh, what's the date on it? 2016. So those windows are not even 10 years old. So that's wild. Here's a balcony again. I think we can go out on here. Maybe. Oh no, there's a piece of wood in the track. One sec. Let me pop that out, and I'll show you guys the deck, pending we don't go through the damn thing. Okay, let's see. I think I trust this enough to walk on it. Yeah, it's solid. So just a nice covered porch. You got an old dresser or something right there, an old vacuum. But here is your view. That is absolutely beautiful. Even on a foggy day, that's really, really nice. Wow. You can see all the trees are cut down. Well, for the most part, all the trees are cut down. This was a heavily treed in lot. You'd never know it though, because it's, well, all cut down. It's got a couple sheds out there. Some like play place looking thing, but nothing really. A picnic table. But this was all trees here and here. Like all you were, like, you can see where the grass is like not growing. That was trees. Damn shame, man. Let's come back in here. Let's close that back up. Put that how it was. Okay. I think this is the original door though. It should be. Yeah. Right there. 1970. 270. So February of 70, that door would have been made. This would have been your dining room for sure. Little chandelier there. Very nice. And again, the wood beams travel through the whole house. Really nice. This is really nice. I'm not a fan of the white. I probably would have left it brown, but cool, right? Even painted the light switch covers, like just absolutely whitewashed. So we're back to the front entrance here. So we're gonna go in here. So you got a really retro looking kitchen minus the appliances. These appliances are definitely newer. But like this yellow countertop is definitely old. And look at these cabinets. Jeez. And it's crazy because like these are in really good shape. For being 55 years old, they're in amazing condition. I believe if I can, if it doesn't, no, it doesn't light up. The bulb's dead. This is lighting in here. That's all lighting. Is there even a light bulb in there? Oh, there is, so it should work, unless the bulb's dead, which is probably the case, but... Oh, it does work. That is so cool. Let me fix this. You know what? I'm not gonna fix it because it's gonna be loud and annoying. But you can see it, it all lights up. That's really cool. It seems only this side does, maybe. That bulb on this side might be dead. That's really neat. Another window that appears to be old. Yeah, 70. Look how it opened. So, wait, is there latches on it? No. There you go. There you go. And then to close it, just pull that back. That's really kind of a cool design. Okay. More cabinets here. Again, I think this is the same tile that was in the front entrance. Yeah, it is. It definitely is. I'm not going to look through all the cabinets because it's just going to be empty, as you can see. They didn't leave anything cool behind. But we'll go through a couple just so you can see that. Okay? So there's that. The drawers again, too, just empty. Nothing to see. Oh, I'm wrong. There's a mouse trap. That's about it. But pretty big kitchen. Decent sized kitchen, right? I like these old, and it's at the front too. I meant to point it out. The railings on the stairs here, like the wood. This is really cool. I like that a lot. It's a fire extinguisher, yeah. There you go. Another basement access. We'll get all that in a minute. When we get to it. So the hallway light works. Man, it's a shame they painted it all white. It really is. It's actually quite a big house. Let's go in here first. Parquet floor. Big window. Got a cutout here in the wall. Was that an afterthought? No, I don't think it was. I don't think it was. Closet. It's got that old smell to it in here. Like, and I don't mean that in a bad way either. Like, it doesn't smell moldy and gross. It smells just old, like aged, like old wood. Got our lucky dime. When's it from? 2024, from last year. Decent sized front yard too. See all the trees that were cut down. They just left like bushes and stuff and like close to the house. But about a year ago, last March, they came in here and cleared all the trees out. Does that light work? Yep. Modern light fixture, but here's a, oh wow, look at this bathroom. This is old. Holy jeez. Oh yeah. Dirty old shower. toilet that I'm not gonna show. I mean, you know what? We'll close the lid. I'll close the lid. How about that? Really? There we go. Now I can show you the toilet. Light fixture's gone. Actually, those are the same cabinets that were in the kitchen, I think. What's up, guys? Hope you're enjoying it. Does this work? Yep. Medicine cabinet's gone. I notice a lot that they take the medicine cabinets out of these places. Don't know why you'd want an old medicine cabinet. Maybe there's a reason, but what does this say? Something window side of the something. Cupboard opens this way, not something. It's like worn. Mind you, it was probably written on there back in 1970, so can't imagine it would be very easy to read still. You can see they started to paint the door, and it's signed. Someone's signature's on there. Faith something, faith something. It's faith, it's family or faith? I don't know. One of the two. Closet. The old wood's nice. And then they ruined it with this. Same with the trim. Look at it, it was brown. Painted it white. Why? There's a bedroom. Nice bedroom. Parquet floor. There's a closet. October 14th. Evelyn. Wonder who Evelyn was. Is this the day I passed away or something? I don't know. It's an empty bedroom. Notice how the floors don't creak? These places were built good back then, man. I've been in new houses that the floors creak already and just stuff breaks. Not in a place like this. What's that? Quarter, I think. There's the attic. There's a nickel, another dime, bunch of change. This is definitely the master bedroom. It's huge in here. Got that closet there. Got that closet there. Oh, you can see the wallpaper that would have been in here. And they painted over it. Interesting. Look at the view you would have had. Wow. Development is coming. Such a shame. Then you got, holy bathroom. Old cabinets showing their age, but yeah, they painted over the wallpaper. Old countertop. Or no, they didn't paint over the wallpaper. They actually just ripped it off. I've seen these floors before in a lot of houses of this era. Toilet way back there. There's your shower. Little closet. Little ensuite, nice. So it's what, 1, 2, 3 bedroom house. So we're gonna go down these stairs and I guess come up the back ones. guess. Okay, let's go downstairs. It is freezing in here. Like, I got a winter coat on and everything, and it's like end of March, and it's freezing. Okay, so this looks cool. So this looks like wood paneling and old down here. So let's take a look. Holy low ceilings. Got an old security system on the wall there. Oh, that looks cool. Let's make it ahead of ourselves, though. What's in here? Oh, it's the garage. It's like a basement level garage. So you have your 2-car garage. Those are definitely the original doors too. Jeez. New garage door openers though. There's a grill. You got the old John Deere mower. Pretty big garage if I'm being honest. 2-car garage, you know, decent size. What is that? Mr. Fix-It Award. Oh wait, that's crazy. Let me put the light on here. Let it be known that Murray L. Miller is hereby declared Mr. Fix-It for his outstanding achievements in meeting household crises and for... Oh, that's funny, actually. Wait, awarded this 14th day of July, 1977. Wow. By the selection committee of the Household Heroes of America, Doug Miller, official presenter. And then there's a 1975 copyright date on the bottom corner. That's nuts. That's 50 years old almost. Baseball bat. Another baseball bat down there. Imagine the cards that would have been in here. I like to think about that. I know I've mentioned it before in the videos. So 1970, okay, Roadrunner, like a Challenger, a Camaro, a Trans Am, a Superbird, an old Chevy wagon, like with the wood paneling. I like to imagine that stuff. I think it's cool. Imagine a 70 Roadrunner sitting right there, brand new off the showroom floor. Car people will understand where I'm coming from. Anyways. Even floor to ceiling, not floor to ceiling, close though. Big bright windows, even in the garage. Because without these, it's dark in here. It's dark as heck. Little workbench area there, there's your HVAC. Yeah, nice garage. Did we miss, what was this? Should probably check while we're here. Oh, it's just empty storage area. Okay. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. What is this? Tight little storage area. Nothing really back here. No. Just storage behind the stairs. Closet. Oops. Empty. Empty closet. Can we pull that back to how it was? Come on, oh, it's not on the track. That's why it's being like that. There we go. Good as it's gonna get. Okay, I've turned the light off for now. I don't think we need it. Oops. Oops, wrong setting. Wrong setting. Turn the light off. Okay. So, we have a piano. Wow. Heitzman and Co. I don't want to just drop that. Okay, never mind. It sits against the wall. Here, let's take a look, because maybe some people will know what we're looking at. Where do I put my damn light? There it is. Maybe some people will know what we're looking at if I show in here. Heitzman, yeah, & Co. Piano manufacturers, Toronto, Canada. Heitzman & Co. Toronto, Canada. Agraf Bridge. Patent March 10th, 1896. 6832. Serial number, I'm assuming. Wow. I don't think that's from 1800, but like I'm assuming that's when the company was founded. Oh, and it very well works. That's freaking cool. That lifts up. Yeah, that's freaking awesome. Let me pull that back down. I don't want to. I always like to leave things as I found them. That's really neat. I can see why they left it though. It's very heavy. Not easy to transport. And I do that every time. Turn off. There we go. Okay. You can see why they'd leave that. Very, very heavy, very awkward to get out. It's probably been in here since they built the place. There's your little cubby storage. Lots of storage in this place. There's a walkout basement. Little exit. All firewood and stuff out there. Ash from the fireplace. It's pretty rough. It looks abandoned. Another basement staircase. Drop ceiling. I still got the copper in there. That's surprising, to be honest with you. That's actually really surprising. Or is it? I mean, no, maybe not. This was lived in a month ago. So this is neat. You have a second kitchen that is very, very modern. This must have just been added in the last 10 years. Because there's no way. It was either added or they renovated an old one and redid it like this. Here's an old painting. What's the name on it? I'm not sure what that says. I have no idea what that says. What's this? Oil tank? Water filter? Yeah, just filters. Nice, like, rec room here. Parquet floor. Look at the fireplace. It's good they painted the brick. That was brown originally. You can see where the trim piece was around. That was the original color of the brick, the brown. I hate when people call it paint brick. Personally, it's not a thing of mine that I like at all. Like white, people paint it black, people paint it gray. Brick is nicest in its natural form. That's this. This is just, gross to me. Just my personal opinion. Oh, what's this room back here? We would have missed this. What is this? What the heck? Oh, it's just like a den or no, like an office maybe? I don't know. It's this very small little room. There's a shelf up there on the wall. There's your breaker. You've got the old fuses. So that was never updated. Those are the original fuses. Jeez. Old stuff, man. Okay, now we've seen all of over here. We're going to go over here now. Boy, lots to look at still. Okay, let's go this way. Interesting door. Okay, there's your furnace. Oil-fired appliance servicing. October 01. Didn't know Shell made furnaces. Fireplace clean out. What does that say? Domtar First Aid Pays, made in Canada. 70. Yeah, that's cool. You got the date stamped onto those couple of bricks there. That's neat. Definitely just a laundry room. There's your sink. Water filtration there. It's definitely obviously the back of the fireplace with the brick, but sink or laundry tub. Then there's your appliances. Newer washer. Old curtains. Storage there, just a little shelf for like your soaps and stuff. Oops. Go here to the bathroom. Oh wow, look at the green tub and the old tile. Linoleum floor. Probably was originally a green toilet and a green sink. What's up, guys? Jeez. Dan, it's like no one is watching. Live today, dream tomorrow. And then you got, this is a bedroom for sure. Got a mirror there. A light fixture, does it work? Of course it does. That's a kind of a retro looking light fixture, isn't it? What's up, guys? Cool wallpaper there. Even up there in the vent covers. And you got in here, this is definitely like a separate apartment down here. Like a bedroom and a living room and then bathroom and a kitchen, 100%. This was the bedroom here with the closet. Nice big bright windows. Yeah, that would have been cool. Cool, man. Okay. So now we're gonna go take a look outside. Oh, frick, it's gonna be cold. All right, let's just do it. Come on, door open. It's warmer outside than it is inside. Yeah, it's very just like run down looking. Those stones were flipped up for some reason. Something was buried under there. Jeez. So if we go over here, I'll show you the back of it, and then we'll look at whatever the heck is this over here. There you go. Anyways, we'll take another look at that in a sec. Let's go over here. This is like flooded the field. Got a lot of rain the last few days this weekend, so fields are kind of not the funnest thing to walk through right now. Oh, it's just for chickens. I can see it's for chickens. 100% had animals. Yeah. And then there's just a shed. Doesn't look too exciting to me. No. Here's the house. That house is abandoned too. And the one over there. Those will all be separate videos. And then there's two more down there, past that one. At least, wait, 2 or 3? 2 or 3, I think. So, there's 5 total. So, developer paid a lot of money for these, man. Way over market value. Way over. You guys would, your jaw would drop if you knew what they paid for this house. You'd never guess. I'm sure in the States this is probably obviously an under $1 million house. There's probably parts of the States you could get this thing for 400 or 500 grand, right? No. So if this was on the market here to buy it and to live in, because of the land, you're probably paying $2.5 to $3 million. Honest to God, that's not clickbait. That's not made up. The developer, because to buy them out just to get them out, And the land is so scarce out here, this much land. The developer paid for this house and all this land $14.5 million. I kid you not. Just to get everybody out and just say, hey, here's a chunk of money, now go. Can you imagine? It's so muddy over there. I'm not going to go around that side. Okay, this is what's left of this one. They just demolished it a few hours ago. Oh my God. Oh, it's gone. Holy shit. Oh my God. Wow. That is insane. You can still smell the wood. Holy crap. Holy shit. Sorry for my language, but wow. Look at this. So this would have been the walkout area here. Yeah, and the door would have been right here. My God. That's insane. Wow. You can still see where the fireplace was. Right there. See the floor pattern right there? How it's different? Wow, man. She's gone. Wow. I don't even know what to say. This was here last night. I'm not even kidding. I was here 24 hours ago. This house was still here. Holy crap. Well, there's that one. 1970. It made it. From 1970 to 25. So 55 years. Okay, I gotta get some photos. I don't want to be here long. I don't want to get in trouble. So I'm gonna go take some photos and get out of here. But wow, that's insane. All right, now really quickly, I just want to take a quick look at the site today. This is going to be the last update. So the neighbor's house used to be right there. That video will be down below in the description with the other houses down there. They will all be down there except for the one that was right there. I haven't posted it yet. It's going to be after this one. So anyways, this is completely cleared out. The sheds and stuff that were there, gone. The greenhouse shed, whichever you want to call it. All the trees are piled up there that were behind and around the house. And then, yeah, so basically this is where it would have sat, right around, I think probably around like here. Yeah, I'd say like right about where we're standing is probably where the garage would have been, roughly. Yeah, about there. So you can just see there's nothing left. And I'm not going to bore you by just looking at dirt and rocks and concrete, but like there's nothing left. You'd never really know it was here if you didn't know it was here. Just, you know, leftover debris. That's all it is. I dug up all the floors, concrete floors, the foundation, all dug out. That's pretty insane, really. I'm gonna be honest. Like, you'd never really know anything was here. That's crazy. I think, let me just go over here really quick and then I'll end this, because it is getting dark and I don't want to be walking around a dirt field. I probably look weird. But up here, so I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think right about here, this would have been where that door, that back door was that went up to the kitchen, was right out here, because this is higher ground. Yeah, because there's the little garden there. And then down there, I believe would have been that walkout basement area with a sliding door. So yeah, it's completely gone. That's nuts. All right, well, that's about it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm gonna do a proper outro, but that is it from me from here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one.